Well, I think I've had quite an interesting and what I would describe as a bit of an unconventional career path, living in 6 different countries on 5 continents and having a great time. I was lucky enough to have a Renaissance father, a Renaissance parents actually, who gave me the freedom to do exactly what I wanted to do. We are all born with multiple talents, with multiple gifts. We are naturally born to play multiple roles, and therefore I find it rather amusing, especially when people talk about women, that are you going to choose your family or your career? I think the most important thing is to live your life in such a manner where work and other things that you do are part of your life, and your life doesn't only revolve around your work. So I think what women need to do is to be self-assured, to be confident, to not allow themselves to be pushed around. And I think what the ecosystem around them needs to do for them is to encourage them. Now that ecosystem includes their families, that ecosystem includes their workplace, and that ecosystem includes equally men who have the courage to say that we will bet on competence, irrespective of whether that competence comes from a woman or a man. There has to be a recognition that if society approximately has a 50% ratio of men to women, why should companies be any different? I think the first and foremost thing is to recognize that women must be given equal opportunities, and thereafter there has to be equity in terms of gender, as there has to be equity in terms of any other dimension. I've always insisted in every job that I have done that I would like to see candidates who are women in addition to men. All else being equal, we will actually opt for a woman rather than a man. And the reason for that is actually very simple, that more and more women need more and more opportunities and more encouragement. There are a lot of talented women out there. So when it comes to the workplace, companies or organizations have to go and hire the best athlete. But it starts even before that. There has to be equity when it comes to school admissions, when it comes to college admissions, when it comes to access to education. There has to be a recognition that men and women bring similar things, but also bring a lot of different things to the workplace. It is the duty of society, it's the duty of people like us who are in positions where we can influence change, where we can influence decisions, to make sure that women are given greater opportunities to compete, to excel, and to be recognized for the value they bring to what they do.